Insane. But, so basically, I was like, the whole time I was filming, I was like, get me out. Get me out. This is not me. This is not my character. I don't want to be this. And but Kevin was really cool. Kevin was a really sweet guy. Yeah. There was a great group of people, but I don't like them. Not for myself. Yeah.
Great performance last night.
Hey, thank you, man.
And I think that one of the best songs was "Dangerous" about one of your co-stars.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And some alternate George Bailey universe, who's your castmates in the past, who would you love to sink your fangs to in off the set?
Tara. Amber. She's got a great mouth, man. Yeah, she's really great. She and I had a really good experience on that film, and I thought I should have tried to make something more of that.
Well, I mean, you've got your own series in comic book form, Spike After a Fall, and you've played Brainiac. How does it feel to have played comic book characters, being, obviously a fan of that genre?
I don't really feel like they're much different than any other character, Yeah. I think that good writing is good writing, and for a long time, comic books have been looked down on when there's really no need to look down. And there's frankly there's better writing in comic books. Like the setups are more exciting. Hollywood's really cluing into this, and a lot of people, by the way, when they go to sell a movie, they'll have someone write a comic book of their idea and show the executives the comic book.
Yeah. Do you have your comic books?
I have some of them, but I don't have all of them. The thing was, I wrote a comic early on for Dark Horse because I had the mistaken assumption that because I had my own theater company up in Seattle, right? And I come down to LA, and my job description just shrinks down to minutia. I used to be, I would choose the director, I would choose the project, I was in control of everything. And suddenly I'm just standing on tape. So I'm like, hey man, if I write it, I'll have more control. No. So I put the script in, Chris Golden and I wrote it together, and it was the only script that Joss didn't want to rewrite. Like right out of the page, he's like, this is a great script, love it. And so I was feeling good about it, but then they drew it, and they drew the characters as really ugly, which I thought was interesting, but Juliet, I screwed her, man. Like I created a project that ended up making her look ugly, and I had to go explain it to her, and I'm sorry, And
she's absolutely fine with it.
I know, but I still feel guilty about it. I know she's beautiful. And then I talked to Dark Horse about it, and they admitted that the reason they did it was that we were the only two characters that were popular enough to do a comic book, but we didn't have legal protection like the other cast members. And I was just like, so like the whole comic book thing, I don't, I'm just like, comic book. It takes me a lot to get mad, but then once I'm mad, I'm mad. Yeah, what's up?